Good morning, students of class 6. This is your Pratik sir. I hope you all are doing good. So let's have fun with chapter number 7, which says Eureka. So what does Eureka mean? Eureka means something which you have found and you discovered something and you are very happy about it that you have discovered. So you shout Eureka. What it is said here? Eureka is an exclamation used to show pleasure at having found something, especially the answer to a problem. So when you're doing maths, you found an answer and you shout Eureka, which you happen to be finding it for so long and you got it ultimately, you say it Eureka. So have you ever had a Eureka moment? Have you ever had a Eureka moment? So let's see what this chapter said. There was once a king of Syracuse whose name was Hero. So there was a king whose name was Hero. The country over which he ruled was quite small, but for that very reason he wanted to wear the biggest crown in the world. So he ruled over a very small country, but he had a very desire. And what was his desire? His desire was to make the biggest crown in the world. You know what crown is? Crown is mukut. So he called in a famous goldsmith who was skillful in all kinds of fine work and gave him 10 pounds of pure gold. So what did the king give to the goldsmith? He gave 10 pounds of pure gold to make that crown. And that goldsmith was very famous all over that kingdom. Take this, he said, and fashion it into a crown that shall make every other king want it for his own. So he wanted to make that crown so big and fashionable that every other king want it from him. Be sure that you put it into it every grain of the gold I give you, and do not mix any other metal with it. So he also tells the goldsmith that to use the gold, the pure gold that he gives, and not to mix any other thing, not no bronze, no silver, nothing, to make the crown. It shall be as you wish, said the goldsmith. So the goldsmith said, okay, I'll obey you and I will do as you say. Here I receive from you 10 pounds of pure gold within 90 days. So what is the stipulated time? It is 90 days. I will return to you the finished crown, which shall be of exactly the same weight. So the king had been promised by the goldsmith that the goldsmith will return in 90 days with uh, with the crown which the king wanted to give, which the king wanted to make, and that crown will be of pure gold and nothing else. It will be of the exactly the same weight that he is taking now of 10 pounds of pure gold. That will be the weight of that crown. 90 days later, true to his word, the goldsmith brought the crown. So, after 90 days, on that very stipulated day, he brought the crown. It was a beautiful piece of work, and all who saw it said that it had not its equal in the world. So, no other crown like this was there present in that world. So, everybody said that it was a very beautiful piece of work. When King Hero put it on his head, it felt very uncomfortable. So when King Hero put it on its head, as you can see it in the picture, he felt very uncomfortable. But he did not mind that. He was sure that no other king had so fine a headpiece. So he was very confident that no other king was having this crown like him. So he was very boastful about that crown. After he had admired it from this side and from that, means he was turning it over like this, and he was seeing the crown. What did he see? He weighed it on his own scales. It was exactly as heavy as he had ordered. So it was exactly the same equal heaviness that he had ordered. You deserve great praise. So he told to the goldsmith that you deserve great praise. He said to the goldsmith, you have wrought very skillfully and you have not lost a grain of my gold. So you have done it very skillfully. You have used every bit of gold that I have given to you, and you have not lost a grain of my gold. So the king was very much praiseful for the goldsmith work. There was in the king's court a very wise man, whose name was Archimedes. When he was called in to admire the king's crown, he turned it over many times and examined it very closely. So, what happens next will be a suspense. So, till here, okay, I hope you have understood what I have read. So, just a recapitulation. The recapitulation is that Eureka means something which you have found, okay, which you have found, and you are very happy to find it after looking for it very long time. That can be an answer. So it is said Eureka is an exclamation used to show pleasure at having found something, especially especially the answer to a problem. So here the king ordered goldsmith to make the crown, and that crown will, for that the king gave the goldsmith 10 pounds of pure gold, and the king wanted that to make the crown the goldsmith needs to use 10 pounds of pure gold and no mixing of any other metal. Okay, there will be no mixing of any other metal. So as ordered by the king, the goldsmith obeyed that, and he said that he will be giving the crown within 90 days. So as he said, he gave the crown within 90 days and he brought it, and the king was very happy. He was in great praise, and he praised the goldsmith because it was of equal weight. Okay, it was of equal weight that he gave. But Archimedes, who was there was a very wise man in the king's court. He What did he do? He examined the king's crown, and what happens next will be a suspense to the story. We will read it in the next class. Okay, thank you, bye bye.